Welcome to Business Live. I'm Mark Croskery. In BL tonight, first up, we got Kingston Properties. We're talking about this company again. You know, it's really been in the headlines for the last couple of weeks, especially on BL. The company really has been putting out there a lot of effort, a lot of corporate action items, and it's showing. In this case now, it's a buyback of the shares. What it goes on to say is that the board of directors has authorized a buyback of up to 0.5%, 0.5% of the company shares in issue for up to 2 years. Now it goes on to say that they've given the 21 days notice, or they plan to give this, and once that is finished, then they can get into the market and do this. It's going to be done via the company's cash flows, done at market price levels, no fixed price like we've seen with some other company buybacks, and done through the company's stockbrokers, etc. Next up, we've got Ciboney Group here. Interesting disclosure, a corporate disclosure. The company comes out and says, or a statement released by the company very clearly, that they are not in possession of any material information that would contribute to the recent trading levels in the company shares. Now, let's just keep this simple. What they're really saying is that over the last couple of weeks or month, the stock price has really been running up, just shooting. And a lot of analysts or bloggers out there were speculating, even stockbrokers, that okay, there was some deal going to happen or something was going to happen. So this release by the company makes it clear, and it also says, in addition, not aware of any reverse takeover of the company. Now, Kingston Wharves, getting back to earnings, we're still getting more earnings from our public companies. Kingston Wharves doing so well over the last couple of years. It's a benchmark stock for the economy for sure, for Jamaica. In this case now, what we're seeing is, after having a brilliant past 12, 24 months, even maybe 5-year run, we're seeing here earnings slide for 2020 by double digits, 13%, primarily on the back of lower revenues, and the direct costs not falling proportionately there. Something that the management directors have to look at, but maybe there's a time lag. We'll see what happens over the next quarter or two. Now, Caribbean Assurance Brokers here, ticker symbol CAB, talk about a rebound, stronger fourth quarter, earnings down overall 27% for 2020. But what we like to see, you're not going to see it in the audited statements, you got to back it out, do the calculations for yourself, is a much better fourth quarter, because we're seeing a nice profitability level here. So the headline may be down 27%, but the fourth quarter is not bad. Last up, we got Caribbean Flavours and Fragrances here, subsidiary company, majority owned by Rebound Trading. They've just had all that brilliant news. So the earnings are booming here, more than doubling for 2020. So clearly Rebound gets a lot of, let's say, group net margins here, higher net margins. Earnings per share hitting 9 cents Jamaican versus 4 cents and change or so, based on some restated figures. But the bottom line is net profits hitting 82 million Jamaican, some nice money there, nice profitability, and revenues just under 600 million, 593 million Jamaican versus 462 million Jamaican. The headlines, the company has stockpiles of cash, very strong current ratio, lots of cash, something like 200 million and change, 255 million or so, but a lot of cash on that balance sheet. Very little current liabilities, very little payables for CFF. So a nice business, doing very well for Rebound here. I'm Mark Croskery, this is Business Live.